My girlfriend mother told me that over her dead body will she let me marry her daughter. Hi guys, it's Ben here again, your favorite storyteller, and I'm bringing you this hot gist from the hottest pot of soup. Stay tuned. I've been dating this girl for the past 2 years, and ever since then I've been very skeptical about meeting her mom or her parents. Before we go deep into the story, I want you to follow, subscribe, and leave a comment. And if you're just seeing this video for the first time, you are right on time because this right here is my first story on this channel. Okay, so let's dive into it. My name is Chinedu and I'm from Anambra State. I've been dating Chineye for the past 2 years. Our relationship has been rosy. We've been fantasizing about our futures together and making plans how we're going to end up as husband and wife. So one fateful day, I called Chineye and told her, we've been dating for the past 2 years. How about I go to see your parents? Not for anything formal yet, but for some subtle introduction. So that they're going to meet the guy who we've been dating for the past 2 years face to face. She agreed, so we fixed a date. On the due date, I went to Chineye's family's house. Unfortunately, her dad was not around, but her mom was very much around. She even made lunch for us and served the table. But here is the twist. The moment Chineye's mother saw me, she was looking at me as if she knew me from somewhere. As if she looked at me like I was familiar. And then, honestly, she was familiar to me. She looked like someone I have seen before. Not much of an active memory, but something about her clicked. But then I just let it slide. I was like, well, people tend to look like each other. So while we were eating lunch, she asked me, are you Victor? I nodded. Very few people calls me Victor. Victor is actually my English name, but very few people call me Victor. And the places where I answer Victor were places where I did things that I am not proud of. So when I nodded, she was like, do you know Mrs. Lear? Immediately she mentioned Mrs. Lear. This is when I now remember where I knew her. Mrs. Lear used to be my sugar mommy in my final year, my 300 and 400 level in Unizik. This woman used to take me around town then. Anywhere she goes to in Oka, she must make sure I follow her. She introduced me to so many of her friends, yummy mommies that have a lot of money to spare on boys and all of that. They were a group of female enjoying life and cruising down. Then I remember that Chineye's mom is a friend to Mrs. Lear, and Mrs. Lear has introduced her to me on 2 occasions, but I didn't pay more details to her because I obviously didn't care. Now it dawned on me that the mother of my girlfriend and soon-to-be wife was a friend to my sugar mommy. Things got nasty. Chineye was like, Mom, do you know him? And the mom smiled, a very wicked laugh. She asked, is this the man you want to get married to? Chineye said, yes. He's my boyfriend. I've been dating since 2 years. But like, oh, so this is the guy you've been dating since 2 years. And Chineye nodded. I'm sorry, my daughter, you cannot marry him. That was the statement that came out from Chineye's mom's mouth. Why, ma? I asked her. Chineye, give us 2 minutes. I want to have a word with your boyfriend. Chineye refused. I'm like, Mom, whatever you want to say to him, you should be able to say it in my presence. This is the man I want to get married to after all. I need to know why you say I cannot marry him. You're just meeting him for the first time. What is really happening? Do you know him before? What is going on? The mom said, I'm going to tell you everything details, my daughter, but just give me 2 minutes. I need to talk to him. Chineye shrugged and threw tantrums and complained. And after much, she left the table for I and her mom. The mom told me, don't think that after everything you gallivant yourself around town back then with Lear, you think you're going to end up with my daughter as her husband. I explained to her that I have changed. I don't lead those kind of lifestyle anymore. Now I am just a one-woman man, a one-man kind of man, and I want to focus on her daughter. She was like, is it lie, you bloody liar? That she saw the way I left Mrs. Lear for another woman who had higher cash, which is true. Because then, after some time, Mrs. Lear stopped giving me good amount of money. She was not taking advantage of the time and the attention I'm giving to her. And then she was not remitting enough money. So I left her for some other woman. And Chineye's mom noticed everything. I'm very sure Mrs. Lear explained everything to her in details. So Chineye's mom ended up telling me that I cannot marry her daughter because she has seen me as a gigolo who goes for the highest bidder. A man who goes for a woman with more money, and she is very certain that handing her daughter over to me is going to be a very big mistake that she's going to regret, and she knows that her daughter is not going to be safe in my hands. I tried to explain to this woman and told her that please, she should not let what happened 3-4 years ago in that the love that I share with her daughter, that I love her daughter and I want to end up with her daughter, and I promise her I'm going to be a good husband to her daughter. Her mom told me no, that it's better for me to back off now before she tells Chineye what is going on. At that moment, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't press further because I could see that Chineye was watching us from the window, but although she couldn't hear what we were saying, but she was watching our body movement. So the more reactions I give would make her have more doubt about what is really going on. While I sat and thought about the whole situation, the next thing that I heard Chineye's mom say to me was, 10 million naira, leave my daughter and come have a good time with me. At that moment, I didn't know that Chineye was already inside. We didn't see her walking towards us. 10 million naira for who? Why? What is it for? Why are you offering 10 million naira, mommy? The mom said, my daughter, you won't understand. Chineye banged her hand on the table and told me, Mommy, I really want to know what is happening right now. because with the whole reactions and everything, it looked like things is happening behind my nose. What is really going on? Do you know Chinedu from anywhere? Do you know him? What is really the problem? I told her not to worry, that her mom used to be a very old friend of mine, that I've helped in one way or the other, that it's nothing serious. But she was not convinced. At the same time, she didn't push for that. She just kept quiet and stared at both of us. I was just thinking about everything Chineye mom has said. Does she really mean that she's going to give me 10 million naira for me to leave her daughter and come and stay with her? I come and sleep with her, or I come and go out with her? What is this woman driving at? Because I remember very vividly how Mrs. Leah used to tell her how good I was on bed with her back in those days. And I know severally she fantasized about having one or two things to me, but she couldn't push further due to the fact that I was with her friend. So she doesn't want to cross boundaries. So now that she's very sensitive, I'm not with Mrs. Leah anymore. She doesn't want me for her daughter, but she still wants I and her to have a good time. I don't want this. In as much as I really need the money, my business is not doing really well. I need capital to push it further. I don't think I want to leave Chineye for her mom. Does it make sense? Guys, it's been 2 days since I got back home and I have been thinking of this. Chineye mom is really insisting that I don't end up with her daughter. At the same time, she's offering me money to leave her daughter and come be with her. And Chineye mom has all it takes to set me up for life. The woman is rich, like she's the breadwinner of their home. Ever since that day, Chineye has been looking at me suspiciously. She has been indirectly asking me what is it I have with her mom, or when and how did I know her mom. I don't know what to say. I've been cooking up cock and bull story, joining them together and bombarding her with it. I just hope one day I don't flop with my whole nonsense. But now the question is, what if I agree to Chineye mom offer and tomorrow Chineye sees me working with her mom? What if I insist and say, no, I really want to be with Chineye, and then tomorrow the mom blows everything out of proportion. I lose both Chineye, her mom, and the money. What do? I am confused. Guys, I really need that money for my business. My business is suffering. I need to push it up. And that's the reason why I've been slowing down. I would have gone to see Chineye parents since and pushed for that for marriage. But I just want to fix my finances. And things are a bit difficult. I really need all the money I can now to build myself. But at the meantime, I love Chineye so much. Love her so much that I see in my future with her, my future wife, the mother of my kids. I am in a serious dilemma right now. I don't know what to do. Okay, guys, this is the story for today. What would you advise Chinedu? Reply in the comments. Give him genuine advice. So yeah, advise Chinedu on what he's going to do. If he's going to take the money and be with Chineye's mom, or insist and be with Chineye, just advise him plainly. Take him as your brother, as a friend, and give him advice. If you were in his shoes, what would you do? So if you enjoyed this story very much, don't forget to like, follow, comment, and subscribe. Please, every little support means a lot to me right now. I'm going this page. Share it to your friends. Share it to your friends. I like Aproko because this is the Aproko community. Okay. Alright. Thank you for engaging and watching to the end of this video. It's been again, your favorite storyteller. Bye. See you in my next video. Kisses. Bye.